It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you with some incredible business partners from all over the world, literally. We have some new faces on here today, and some that's been around a while, my besties and business partners, and some that just started a couple months ago. So we have a great subject for you. And before I get into the subject, I want to say that we do these online Biz Real Talks to inspire people to give the online world a chance with a legitimate business with clear transparency, where you can literally plug in and play and start earning online in a legit way with anywhere between 1.4K all the way up to 5.9K a sale, literally. All you have to do is just advertise. You don't have to reach out. You don't have to bug people. You do not have to network. You don't have to bug your friends and family. This isn't an MLM or a pyramid scheme. This is a legit business. So stay tuned because we're going to show you how you can literally get the best results with your online business on Instagram. I have gotten so many buyers on Instagram, really high sales for free advertisement. And we're going to tell you about paid advertisement too. So stay tuned. And yeah, so these are all my business partners from all over the world. As you can see here, I'm a coach and mentor. My name is Georgia Williams. I'm here in beautiful Barcelona right now, Spain. And this business has brought me so much freedom, so much successes, the ability to be with my children morning, day, night. I don't know if you can hear them. And to travel the world and live a freedom lifestyle. And it could do the same for you. So each of my business partners here today, they're going to, introduce themselves a little and go over the subject. So, Paulo, the floor is yours. Why don't you introduce yourself for us? And yeah, tell us a little bit about this subject.
Yeah, definitely. Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Paulo Perlez. I was born in the Philippines. I grew up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I'm living here now in Vancouver, British Columbia. I've been nursing for over 2 decades now, and I got into this business 6 years ago because I burnt out twice in my career. And I knew if I just continued with nursing that I would have another burnout after another burnout and really hate the job. And so I'm glad I stumbled across this opportunity online. And yeah, I started 6 years ago, and it's been amazing because it's taught me a lot about social media, how to market, and I didn't know any of this information. I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. Although I was active as a personal user on Facebook, Instagram, back then, like that was really only the social media platforms. And I started, I was just doing things on a personal level. I wasn't taught how to monetize what I was going to put on posts and how to brand myself. And because of our training being step by step, we teach every business owner that plugs into the system how to brand themselves so that they can attract people similar to them who are looking to start an online business. And for me, I love Instagram. Facebook, I have a business page on there. I get a lot of leads from there. I get a lot of traction with my posts on there. But I love Instagram because it's a bit more creative for me. I'm able to create reels, which I've been doing a lot, and I've been creating it on my own using some programs or using other templates and so on. But my branding is spending time with family and friends, traveling, and being healthy. And so I've been able to create reels like that where I do fun reels about showing all my trips and how I travel. And I get a lot more engagement when I post pictures of my previous travels. And then I post stuff about the business as well, because I mean, we're doing an online business, so we need to promote the business. And so what I do is a mix of educating, inspiring, and showing people fun things. So if you ever go on my Instagram page, I mean, that's what you see is a lot of vacation stuff, me spending time with family and friends. Like I was just in Calgary with our big community convention, and so it was jam packed. But I have family in Calgary, and I was able to squeeze in family time and see my mom, see a bunch of my friends, and do business at the same time. And so that's how I become successful in Instagram is posting reels, posting consistently on my page, as well as replying back to comments to people who are replying to my posts, and as well as inspiring and creating reels. And so the last thing I want to talk about Instagram is using the story features. Facebook has it as well. I know TikTok is starting to use it, stories as well, but Instagram, I do stories quite a bit. And it's just random things, because people sometimes don't have the ability to look at posts. Like, it doesn't show up on their feed algorithm or feed, but they see your stories, and people are very they have a very short attention span, so they want to see things pretty quickly. And so I use stories every day. I at least post one thing a day on my stories, and it could just be going to the gym, or it could be a screenshot of this business chat that we're doing, or it could be one of my reels. And so I just make it very creative because, like I said, we're using attraction marketing to track people who are similar to you. And when they see that you're doing very similar things, they want to work with you. They want to, start a business. And showing people who you are as a person is important, because especially in the online world, with like what Georgia said, there's to add that there's so many scams out there. And so we're here to do these live business chats. We're here to have our business pages there and open present, so that you can trust us. You can learn to trust us, that we're everyday people. This isn't a scam. This is legitimate. And like myself, for me, I would not put my nursing career on the line for something that's illegitimate, because I would lose my career because of that. My ethics for being a nurse, we have high standards. And so for me to promote a business that's legitimate, and what I believe the system changes so many lives. I've seen it over the 6 years of people quitting their jobs, who are working multiple jobs, who are not seeing time to spend, like they don't have time to spend with their kids because they're working multiple jobs, day shifts, going to another night shift, and then only spending an hour with their kids, or they're exhausted or tired. They don't have vacation time. I've seen the changes now. A lot of these people who are able to quit their jobs eventually. It doesn't happen overnight, but eventually they were able to quit their jobs using social media, because they've learned to monetize and properly start a business page, and use that as a platform for them to make their business successful. So that's all I have to say. I mean, I can keep going on and on, but I want to pass this on to others who are here, so that they can share their experience of using Instagram as a platform to help with their business. So I'll pass it back to you, Georgia.
Thank you, Paulo. That was so informative. I know one of my business partners, she had to go, Angelina. She said she just had to do a few things. So she may be back. But yeah, there's so many ways that you can market Instagram for free. There's so many amazing ways. And so many people don't understand. And I feel that a lot of people don't understand, and they take Instagram for granted. And there's so many people out there that's posting, and they're getting a whole bunch of views. I see like people that like get like 100,000 views, or like 1 million views, and hundreds of likes and thousands of likes and comments. And it was just a video of an ocean with a cool song.
Yeah.
And I actually go to them, I go into their Facebook, and they have very little bit of followers. They have like 2,000 followers, or a couple hundred followers, and they just made this video, and it just hit like to the sky. Now, what comes to my mind when I see something like that, I'm like, wow, okay, Oceans, that song, let's do it. Like, that's what I think. I'm like, let's do something like that, because you're trying to get people's attention. What you're doing is, your main goal is to get their attention, stop them, and see what's trending. Okay. So for instance, that video that I seen, and that person hardly had any followers. Well, they had some. That song was trending. The video was calming. It had the ocean sound with the song, and it was a late night, beautiful ocean. And I felt like there's something about this video that caught these people's eye. Unfortunately, this person had no like business email, business website, nothing. There's nothing businessy. This person was like a photographer, whatever. But me, Paulo, any of these ladies here would have got tons of buyers from that ad, because they would have looked us up, they would have searched what products we have, and they would have bought in. We would have made tons of sales. That's what we do. We don't waste our time to just post any video. Our video is purposely for people literally to purchase our product. We show you how to do that. That's attraction marketing. So we show you how to get those tons of views, those tons of likes, those tons of buyers in our training. And I
Sorry, I think George's connection just got disconnected, but I just want to add to that. So when I do my posts, I follow Gary Vaynerchuk online, Grant Cardone, and especially Gary Vaynerchuk. He's always saying, just keep posting, posting, posting as much content, and at some point, one of those will go viral. One of those will have a good algorithm, and you
Yes.
get those followers that will like it. But because, like what Georgia said, we're purposely putting posts
yeah,
that are
sorry.
business related that will tie people to come back and look and see what we're doing as business owners. So I'll pass it back to you, Georgia. I was just adding Gary Vee into the.
No, that's no problem. So yeah, like I was saying, you can literally post your link in a post. You can literally have everything like pretty much handed to you. So I'm an online business coach and mentor, but also there's a way where I can sell my products. There's a way where there's all these different ways. Once you come into the business, you will see, okay? You can advertise in any way you want, okay? If you don't choose to be a coach, you don't have to be a coach. Oh yeah, Stefan. Hi, Stefan. He's like Gary Vee. Was you mentioning Gary Vee, Paulo?
Yeah, I
I
mentioned
love I
Gary Vee.
love Gary Vee too. I'm following him too into my LinkedIn and into
Yeah,
my Twitter. I have also just opened the Twitter and
Gary Vee
also
is
into my
awesome.
Facebook. Yeah.
And see, that's a person who is real and he just says what's on his heart and what's on his mind and he's all about love. And yeah, he's pretty much a character. So yeah, thank you, Paulo. So I won't take much more time. We'll go to Delia. Delia, why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about the subject? Because you're doing absolutely incredible on this subject right now on Instagram.
Hello, everybody. My name is Delia. I am from BC, Canada. I'm married. I have 3 kids. And about the subject, I think Instagram is such a big platform. I'm still trying to navigate it myself. I was even on a Zoom yesterday with Georgia, and she was showing me so many things that I didn't even know possible that you could do. And for me, in my case, I feel like every time I post something on Instagram, the more natural and realistic I am, the more engagement I have, versus when I post something more from make it more picturesque and more like a Canva kind of things. It doesn't get as much engagement. So I feel like every time I would post something natural, me doing like maybe cooking, because that's a hobby of mine. So but yeah, Instagram, I'm still trying to navigate through that. And like you know Paulo said, with everything else, sorry, just got a little bit there.
Reels. Was you talking about Reels?
Reels, I
Like
made,
when you,
I think even the
The
reels,
reels is quick.
there was a what?
sorry?
The reels is quick for video.
Oh, reels
Yeah,
is
Easy
yeah.
to get viewers.
Yeah, because I noticed that you
Yeah.
started to do like more videos and
Yeah.
Reels. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
even reels get more engagement. So I feel like reels are doing really great on Instagram. When you post something, don't make them too long, because I feel like once you make a longer reel, people are not engaging in it. And I feel like shorter reels are the best way to go for that. So
Like a couple of days ago, I posted my reel by mistake because I wanted to have the same picture and I want to pull four of the pictures because each picture is 5 seconds if I do a reel on Instagram. So I was like, I like to get the 20 seconds or the 15 seconds because I want the song to be longer. So by mistake, I posted the reel with one picture and it was 5 seconds. I'm like, oh, and then I had to leave it for an hour because I literally I had to do stuff. So then I went and I'm like, oh, I got like 7, 8 likes really quick in like an hour, not even. And then I got a whole bunch of comments. And then I'm like, okay, let me post. So I test things. I'm a real testy person, even if it's two of the same post on my Facebook. So I posted the other one on Instagram, and then it went on Facebook because you can also share from Instagram and it'll automatically share to your Facebook because Facebook owns Instagram now. Okay, guys? That's why Elon Musk is going all crazy with Twitter and all these things. And Facebook is like, I got Instagram, I got Threads, I got it all. You can't compete with Elon Musk though. Okay, so anyhow, when you post a shorter video, you get more love because I seen it. I posted the 20-second when I fixed it and it was not doing good. So I was like, oh, the 5-second one is doing good. And same thing, I usually do longer reels, like because we do a lot of things here in Barcelona. So I try to crunch it all into one video, all our things, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to take out that part. That's the best part. Like the song, this is the best part. Like I'm all this musical, and I find what's trending. So anyhow, when I do like minute videos or a minute and a half to keep all that good stuff that I got going on here in Barcelona, it doesn't do as good as the 15-second one. Like I just posted, I bought my son I surprised him with a new electric scooter, right? All the kids have one here with a helmet, right? It's real fast. So I did the reel and I took a really good little videos. He was like, we were manifesting things and I was telling him like his next set of reels is going to be his dream car. And I didn't get that all. I only got 18 seconds, 19 seconds because the reel that I combined 4 or 5 videos and a picture, it made it into like 15 seconds. And then I wanted me hugging him. So I stretched out one video a little bit. And you can combine the videos, you can cut it, whatever. So long story short, I did a 19-second video and it was a hit. So I noticed that the reels, the shorter the reel, the better. People are, just like Paulo said, very, very short, attention span these days because of how fast social media is going and how these TikTok videos and these reels, and there's always something. So it's like the dopamine that it's giving them, right? So, if you're working on Instagram or Facebook or these social media, you got to go with the trending or you're going to be left behind. And we have all those tips for you. So thank you, Delia. You're doing absolutely incredible. And I know it's hard to keep up with Paulo. He said it all.
I know. I forgot what I was saying, and then I just got confused.
Yeah, you're like, okay, what am I going to say now? Exactly what Paulo said?
He said something that I just not remembering, so it's all good.
Don't worry, girl. It's the mom brain. It's like when you're with the kids all day and you're like doing a million things. I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, Angie, why don't you go ahead, introduce yourself for us and, tell us a little bit about your story because I'm not familiar with your story and, what made you start this business and and then you can maybe go over if you want to add anything to the subject.
Thank you, Georgia. Hello, everyone. To Global, because I'm from in Japan. My name is Angie Magallanes Okamoto. Sorry for my middle name is too long. And I am a single mom. I have one child daughter. And my original country is in the Philippines. The reason that I started in this business because I'm not in the good health in my past life before I became a business owner. And I have many times that I'm absent to my job. And I'm dreaming I wanted to get out in this kind of life. And I want to become a boss too because the bosses, they are giving their salary and sometimes they can go freedom vacation for a long time for whatever the reason, sick or family reason. While even I'm sick, I need to go to work. Or if I'm sick, I need to call to give to ask permission of my leave like that. So I wanted to become a boss too in my future in this business. I witnessed many of in our community that they quit early in their job. Even the profession is not everyone are not the same. There is a good position background already, and there's also a nurse, there's also a nanny, but they quit their job because they choose in this business. So I am now running 3 years in this business. I love in this business. I'm very proud to my business in my family in this community. Yes, that's why I love in this business.
Awesome. That's beautiful. I love that. I can tell you're very proud just the way you're talking. So, what do you think about the subject? Like, do you have any tips for anybody that is wanting to succeed on Instagram for their online business?
Oh yes, about this subject. I love this subject about Instagram. Before I become a business owner, I have already my Insta using that a lot because I am shyly before. And then when I become a business owner, I realize I'm using my social media that I cannot earn. I did not thinking another sideline for the future. And I'm enjoying already posting just a post. There is no reels. I think yet that time I can remember when is that starting. There's a reel in Instagram, so I'm just posting a picture or video. But now I started also doing my reels, short, and there's also a long. And I'm enjoying when I was surprised that I'm doing only my fun dance. I love to dance, even I am not a good dancer. I love dancing. I see there's a many viewers. I was, oh, really? This is effective. I am not a good dancer. I'm shy of myself showing like that, but I love to do this like posting a video what I'm doing fun. So I mix like what Paul said in the message in his message. So like that I mix to business and private hobbies.
Love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, it's not difficult to
Mhm.
make money on online, period. So many people don't realize what they're missing out on. And the thing is a lot of people think they have to have these gurus that are charging $5,000 for this training or this training session. And even some of my business partners in the past, I haven't heard anybody lately, but they're like, maybe I should take this training course. I'm like, no, we have everything you need. You haven't even went through the training, go through the training. Don't spend any extra money. Please don't. Okay. The only time we spend extra money in our community is our community does it. Okay. Us the leaders of this community put money into getting the education from absolutely incredible professionals or training courses, and we implement it into here. So you never have to pay for anything, any of that training. You get the training for free. So don't think that you're going to come into this business and you're going to have to keep paying for training. No, you sign up and you get everything handed to you, and leave it to the tech team. Leave it to the people who started this online business community. And us, we're going to make sure that we help you every step of the way. So thank you, thank you, thank you, beautiful.
I
God
just
bless
want to
you.
I want to
Yeah,
add
go
something to
on.
that with the
Yeah.
training. So, as an experience, like I saw something on Instagram. I was like, this is a really cool training, and I was like I was actually thinking of doing it. But then within our community, you can send in a system request to see if anyone and any of our leaders have actually gone and done this training. So they'll actually dig in and see if it is beneficial for the community. And so what I was looking at wasn't beneficial for the community because it was very similar to what we had. But that's the capability of our large community, is that if you see something out there, you can send a request to our training committee and they'll look into it further to see if it is something that they can use and pass it on to everyone else.
Yeah, I love that. I remember there was a course I took by Udemy. There's this like little online courses, cheap online courses. And I remember because we didn't have YouTube in our training. And I remember one of our business partners, Niz, she was implementing it into our training. And all the business partners were like going through it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get on YouTube like right away. Okay, I hear people talking about, I'm gonna get on it. And then I didn't even finish the course and they implemented it in the training. I'm like, never mind this Udemy. It cost me $30. I'm gonna go into the training. I'm like, I'm so glad I did, because I boom, Paulo, you know my story. I skyrocketed in YouTube. And I bugged some of my business partners, okay, in the community. and they gave me really great tips from the kindness of their heart. God bless them. They're also Filipino. Okay, they're a power couple, and yeah, so yeah, I'm here to say that, we have the best training possible, and we have implemented Instagram, which I'm so grateful for. All right, thank you. So why don't you go ahead, Leon? Why don't you introduce yourself? And I know you wanted to touch more on your story than anything, or if you have any tips for advertisement, please add them in general. But please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your story.
Thank you, Georgia, for letting me
Welcome.
join this group. And before I start, I must first say I totally agree with you. What you say about the training is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous.
Yeah.
Never need to add any additional money because what one of my coach, she wants to use of other business, and she said, "Well, people will send them here. Please come for
Yeah.
update. Pay only so much." And here we are. We don't need to pay for any updates. So anyway, back to myself. Hi everybody, I'm Lian. I'm actually a Singaporean, but I'm living in Toronto, Canada. I've been here for 13 years because my husband's a Canadian. And I'm a mother of two. I'm actually a stay-at-home mother. Ever since I came to Canada, I did not work after arriving in Canada. So when your family how income is dependent on only one income, so it's life is tighter. So I wanted to go out, but I want to look after my children too. So I thought, okay, I must look for something that allows me to spend time with my children and also allows me to earn money, supplement the family income. Especially, with one income, a lot of things I couldn't do. I couldn't even visit my family back in Singapore only often, especially my mom now who has dementia and was very weak, getting more and more frail. So I actually trying to find a way to earn money so that I can go back more often. And I found this one. Frankly, becoming an entrepreneur was never ever in my mind. I thought I don't have it because I don't know how to start a business. You ask me, never in my mind. But when I came across this opportunity, it's like, wow, I can do a business. All the training is there, and all the help is there. So that's why I think, okay, I'm going to join because I have seen so many success stories. Look at my coach, from that reason, she's now doing so well in the business, and she has paid everything, and she has even more than sufficient money to do other things. So I thought, okay, so this is for me, and I came. But frankly speaking, I got more than what I bargained for. I came in with the idea that, okay, I want to earn money. And yet I got so much more. The community is fabulous. Look at Georgia, and look at Paulo, look at Delia, all this Angie. I don't know that. Only coming to this community, I know people from all over the world, and everybody is so selfless. Everybody is helping everybody to succeed. Here, there's no such thing as, okay, I found out the secret to success. I will keep it to myself. But no, not here. The minute someone should know something, they share. You ask a question. I ask someone in the business community. I don't even know her, and there she is giving me all the advice, helping me everything. She's not related to me at all, and she's giving me all the help. This is something fabulous. And then the mindset, and then everybody will tell you mindset is so important. I told you I've never thought I can do life. And when I first did my life, I was in a way pushed by my mentor to do my life. She said, "No, you can do it." Okay, I said, I try. And then after that, I went to a clinic. I've not seen this stuff for some time. And the minute I saw her, she was telling me, "Lian, you are different. You look different. You are different." It shows even on my face. This is fabulous, I say. Yeah. So there's so much more to it. I can't tell. Okay. Paulo has already shared. There's so much more to it. And Georgia also said, the training, everything is really fabulous. I cannot add more to it. And people here, I notice everybody is so happy doing this business. It's not like business anymore. It's more like you're playing and earning money at the side. Yep. I believe all of them agree. So I've been doing, yeah, Instagram. I'm not so familiar with it. Although when I post on my Facebook, I also post on my Instagram. So that's how I'm doing. I'm still learning how to do Instagram. And I just got a tip just now from Georgia. Okay, my reels are too long. I always maximize to 90 seconds. Okay, I'm going to cut short. Follow to cut short, cut short. Yeah, okay. So that's all for pass back to you, Georgia.
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel that way. I'm like, oh my goodness, I better not make my reels long anymore because they're doing better shorter. So thank you for your beautiful story. And I feel the same way. A lot of my family, a lot of my friends.
I think she's having issues again with the internet.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
seems to be hanging.
Yeah, I'll just I have to jump off shortly, but I'll just carry on a bit more. So yeah, with constantly things changing in Instagram, with just going back to our training, if something's up, something new is happening, we update our training, and so all of us, Delia, Angie, Leanne, will get that information through our masterminds. And
Yeah.
those masterminds, I swear, are the key to being successful in this business. If you can't watch it live within a community, you can watch it, the replay video, and so you're able to
Yeah.
get information and gets passed down, so that you're able to always be on the ball with all the social media platforms and how to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Georgia, I know you got cut out, so. Um, She's so a bit
I
frozen.
think she's still cut out.
She,
Yeah, sorry about that.
okay.
Yes, I was just saying the same thing, just like Leanne said, that there's so many of my friends and family that say like, oh, you're so much happier and you look better. And I get a lot of the same.
She's hanging again.
Yeah, Georgia, you're cutting out again as well. Maybe.
This is really real.
Yeah, this is live. Yeah, she's,
That shows we are live. That shows we are
Yes.
live.
Yeah.
from Barcelona, and so I know sometimes her connection can cut out as well.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the trend, yeah, everything's just updated all the time.
Yeah.
With our weekly masterminds, I can't wait to
Mm-hmm.
see our mastermind tomorrow, because I know there's going to be
Very
a lot
exciting that, yeah.
of the
There's
convention that we just had.
exactly.
We had I know this kind of veering off the topic, but we had such an amazing leadership convention. We had close to 2,600 people in Calgary show up at the TELUS convention,
Mm-hmm.
who are all online business owners plugged into the system. 2,300 were in person, and the other 300 were virtually. But we had really great speakers. We had about 7 or 8 speakers talking about how
Wow.
to become leaders in this community, how
Mm-hmm.
to help people, and what Leanne mentioned earlier about how you can just message somebody within our chat community, and they will
Yes.
selflessly give out information if you ask that question. And so that's what we taught. We taught a lot of people in this leadership convention, is to become better leaders, to help people with business colleagues, because the one thing you want to do is learning to be successful is that you want to focus on the mission. And our mission here is initially when I came in this business, is about money, but now my mission has changed in the sense that I'm here to help and inspire people, to show them there's a way out of the 9 to 5 life. And so when they say that, I love this quote. They say, "Focus on the mission, and then the commission will follow." And I
Yeah.
love that saying because
I love that too. I
Yeah.
heard that from them to our amazing couple, Dave and Roxana Bisu.
yeah, they're awesome. They were at one of the speakers as well at the very beginning, and they did an amazing
Mm-hmm.
job speaking in front of 2,300 people. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So yeah, I'll pass it back to you, Georgia, but I have to jump off. I have a meeting. So it was really great talking about this topic. Nice to see you again, Delia, and nice to meet you, Angie and Leanne.
Nice to
Yes.
meet you too.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Nice to
Bye.
you.
so much.
Okay,
Thank
see you.
you.
Bye.
See you
See you
again.
again.
Everybody's in love with Paulo. Thank you, Lily.
Paul was here when
Oops.
We
Fatima.
absolutely love Paulo,
Oh.
and he is such a big, huge asset to this community. He is so helpful, and he has helped so many people around the world, and he'll help you.
Wow.
So starting, you're going to see,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to see how much he's going to help you every step of the way to success. So will all of us here, because we're real,
Yes.
and we know what it is. We know what it's like to have. We know what it's like to have somebody that needs help, because we were there. We were the people before you came, and we were the people that needed that help. And guess what? We had coaches and we had mentors helping us every step of the way to success. And that's why we literally was trained on how to help people get started. We have all the tools, all the training. We have the incredible products that convert into high revenue. Everything you need to get started. All you have to do is just work on your business. Just do these little things we told you. Post, go to your reels. Show the online world you're there. That's all you got to do. And even though I'm giving you tips right now for Instagram, and that's why I was saying, Leanne, you can literally talk about your other tips if you had any other tips for any other social media accounts, because Instagram is owned by Facebook. Okay, and then also Mark Zuckerberg also owns Threads. He just opened up Threads. It's all the same platform, like pretty much. You post a post and you put it into your story and you put some text in it. That's it, and post stuff that's trending. So yeah, I guess I'll go over the subject a little bit. So did you want to add something, Angie? Sorry.
Something adding, I remember you mentioned that before in the mastermind, Georgia, adding the hashtag. And I watched that mastermind, and also I heard also that from Gary Vaynerchuk that Paul mentioned also today. Gary Vaynerchuk. Yes, so I did that too to my Instagram and also to the other platform, Facebook, my LinkedIn. I'm also using, since I heard that to Georgia and Gary Vaynerchuk, because that's the timing I follow the topic to go the result of my viewers, people. I can reach people more if I have adding the hashtag. Mm-hmm.
So here's another little tip. When you're making the hashtag, okay, so for instance, this is what happens. You make the hashtag, right? Say for instance, you put a hashtag, the little number sign, put the hashtag, and it all has to be one word. It has to be connected to the hashtag. You can't put no spaces. So for instance, if I put travel, okay, the hashtag with the word travel. And I always like to capitalize the first letter of each word so it's not mumble jumbled, because some people, can't read it very well, or some people have dyslexia, or some people literally don't know English that well and they can't read this mumble jumble. They're like, what's that word? So capitalize the first letter of each word. So, I got online biz boss because I'm a coach. I capitalized the O for online, biz, capitalized the B, and like another, the O, and then capitalize the B for boss. But the thing is when you're doing the hashtag, you're gonna see that these trending hashtags show up, and it shows up in a way where it shows like there's 1 million other people that use this hashtag. You'll see it because it'll prompt you. Oh, you want to use travel or live life to the fullest? It'll show like 2 million people already use that. So you want to do hashtag where this is my advice, where it's millions of people. I started a hashtag in Barcelona, and I noticed I'm getting all these followers from Barcelona. I'm like, where are these people finding me from? I'm like, whoa. And I knew right away. As soon as I started to get them the first day, I knew it was the hashtag. Also, I put my location, Barcelona. So I'm like, this really works. This really works. Every time I put a hashtag Barcelona, because in the For You page, okay, on Instagram, there's a For You page. You know the page where you go to search people, and then all of a sudden you're in a big For You page where it shows these girls, models, dresses. It all depends on what you like. It'll show you what you like. That's why it's called a For You page. So if you keep looking, like for example, on my For You page, all you see is muscle men and muscle women. You see workout people, you see food, you see nice dresses, you see these sexy bathing suits. Okay, you see Barcelona everywhere. Barcelona, France, okay, mountains, water, anything that I keep looking at and that I like, it keeps showing me. Vegan stuff, it keeps showing and showing. So on my For You page, that's all I see. Okay, so on these people who are in Barcelona and they keep looking, when you hashtag the Barcelona, you're going to be in their For You page.
And then they're going to look at you like, who's this? Oh, wow, okay, they're in my area or whatever the case may be. Same thing like the stories, okay? Because I started thinking, whoa, how are these people finding me? I don't know who these people are. And all of a sudden, there's people that's finding me from my hashtags in my story, or it depends on what I'm doing in my story. I'm sharing my story from. It's another little tip. You post, and then you go to that little arrow in the bottom of your post, and you share it to your story. And then that is also another. That's another little pretty much benefit, because wherever you put location, whatever hashtags you put, it's in the story now. So the algorithm of Instagram is really smart. Okay, it knows, it starts to understand what people are looking at, and it gets a little scary. You can even be talking about some Nike sneakers, and all of a sudden you're going to see it trending on there. It's a little weird, but So yeah, we literally leverage Instagram a lot, especially in my team, Delia. Do you want to add anything else that you've been learning? How I explain it in our team, or what you've been doing? Is there anything else you want to add?
Not really, but I think Instagram is really good for the reels. That's what I like about the Instagram the most. The reels are doing, I think I'm getting more engagement on the reels, and not making them so long, like I said. So, but
Thank you.
yeah, not much. The platform is so huge that it's just I'm more used to Facebook than Instagram. I post a lot more on Facebook than Instagram, so I'm just navigating it like you showed me yesterday. I tried to look for so many things at the top of the stories and things, but I still don't get it.
Okay, so let me give you a little tips while you're here. So, and this is good. I like what you just said, because it just gives me an idea what other people are probably thinking, Delia. Because honestly, from what I've been seeing about your Instagram, I thought you were just a pro just like me, and that's why I keep thinking like you're absolutely doing incredible. You're doing all the right things. I see all your posts, so you're doing something right. So because Delia has been posting way longer than I just talked with her yesterday about posting more on Instagram for free ads. So okay, so anybody that's using Facebook, you can literally have your Facebook stories shared from Facebook to your Instagram, which is weird. It could do vice versa. But
just one thing I wanted to mention is when you share that, it has to be from your personal account. I don't think it's going to work from the business.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right.
Because I tried that and it doesn't work. So anything that you're posting, it has to be through your personal account. It cannot go through your business. It doesn't connect. I have tried and I've looked, Googled it, I YouTubed it and everything to see if I can somehow connect it all together. Unless you have like your Hookle account. I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with Hookle, or like Georgia has that, right? But you have to post from your personal to get everything on Instagram. And then as soon as you post that, Instagram posts it to your story as well. For Facebook and Instagram together.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
I guess no, that's okay. That's probably what I was doing before. I've seen that, and then I never did anymore, because what I did was I connected. Yeah, if you go ahead and so anybody who's watching, I'll give a little tips here. If you go into your Instagram and you turn your Instagram, there's an option. Go into the settings and go into your accounts, and you can change it into a professional account. When you change it into a professional account, you can link accounts. In that same setting area, you'll find it. You'll just keep searching. You'll find linked accounts. And you can link, it'll ask you to link an account. You can link your business page or your personal Facebook. Either or, I post on everything. But a lot of people are like, okay, I don't want to post on my personal Facebook. You don't have to. And then when you link it, everything you post, it's going to ask you, your very first post, it's going to ask you, would you like to post on your Facebook? And then there's going to be a little toggle all the time. Keep settings, current settings, which means just post on Instagram, or it says change to settings where you post to your Facebook. And you can change that setting, and it will always post from your Instagram to your Facebook. Here's another little tip. There's no clickable links, website links on your Instagram in the text. So what I do is I put my link inside my bio, and when I call people to action to buy my product or literally to start the business or whatever the case may be, I say, click here to go to my website. And I put my @ and my Instagram name. Okay, so I'm literally tagging myself. So when they click on that @ Georgia Williams, whatever, my Instagram, when they click on it, it takes them right away to my bio. And right below my bio is my website. So they know, oh, I'm going to click there. So I can literally buy in, or so I can watch the workshop. So I think that's all we have for you guys today. We're not going to spill all the beans. If you want to learn more, you can watch our free workshop, and we're going to give you all the tips. So as you can see, there's a lot of professional people in here, and we make a lot of money online, especially Instagram. So if you guys have any questions, please reach out to us. If you see this live on any one of my business partners pages, it means that they're able to mentor you and get you started, and we'll be your coaches, helping you every step of the way to success. You're going to be in the same group. We're going to help you get started, and we're going to give you all the amazing tips. So reach out to us. And once you add your name and your email in any of our websites above this post, or if there's no website, reach out to whoever's page this is on, and reach out to them and tell them you want to watch the free workshop to get started. Let them know that you watched the free workshop, and we'll add you into our Earn Online Academy. So me and my direct business partners have an Earn Online Academy that me and Paulo created. And so many people, when they join that, they sign up in this business, and they're like, wow, like this is incredible, because it shows you a lot more. But
Georgia is hanging again.
Yes, Georgia's
Yes, hanging again.
signal cut again. I have also I'm adding also my website link into my Instagram before, but
Oops. Yeah, I also did that. Actually, I have linked my Facebook and my Instagram, and made
I
my
see.
Instagram business.
Into the professional account in
Correct.
Instagram.
Correct. I did that, but I focus more on Facebook, so that when I post in Facebook, it will go to my Instagram too. But I need to do more training on Instagram. Georgia is back. Oops.
Not yet. How about you, Dalia? You did too. You add your link there in your Instagram. Dalia. Hi, Dalia.
Hi.
Did you add your link? Did you
Yes, I
add
did.
also your? You
Yeah,
did.
you put your link in your bio, and then that's the only way you can do for Instagram. So your link will go into your bio, whatever you put it on. And
I did too.
that's how people will find you. It's not like Facebook where you can put it at the bottom and then they can click on it. So make sure you mention that in your posts many times. You do something like that. Yeah.
Okay. For me, I just put it in my bio, like you say. But
I
can't remember whether I put my Facebook business page down there.
Yeah.
Hi guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, my internet is not doing too well. So what was the last part you guys heard?
About telling people to sign up for our page.
Yeah, telling people to join the webinar.
Okay, so I'll finish that. Thank you all for taking over.
Thank you.
Yeah, so where you want to go is you want to go to our links, add your name and your email. You won't be disappointed. Watch our free workshop, and we will get you started. So God bless. Thank you, ladies, for joining, and we'll see you all on the other side. Peace out from Barcelona, Spain. Bye. Thank you.